What's up, fellas?
Kind of ruining our view.
Headed to Kings Canyon National Park with Don Beach, Pathfinder West. Let's hit it.
Right above Muir Trail Ranch. Starting to come into some great views. We're probably a half hour from our camp.
All right, let's try this again. I'm going to show you around camp. That's where I'm set up. Look at that view, right out the tent door. Don's over here. I gave him first dibs since I've camped here several times, and he found my favorite spot. He did, but it's a good spot. He's got a good view of the river from here. When he gets out of bed in the morning, he's going to get that first sun. He's got a good spot. It's perfect. And there he is. Came back from his little hike. I had to change a battery already.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, it died halfway through my spill.
Oh, okay.
So just a good old deal. We've been here a couple hours, did a little lounging, did some talking. It's been a good day. Perfect day.
Good day to start out with, for sure. For a big trip.
Yep. Heavy packs, medium miles, rest the body a little bit and do an early start tomorrow. Hopefully we see more deer like we did today. That was neat.
Yeah, I would love to see more wildlife.
Yeah, look at this. This is just beautiful. Look at how crystal clear that water is. Good morning from the South Fork of the San Joaquin. Camp is packed up and we are going to get ready and head up to Goddard Canyon.
Okay, Don is going to take his first step ever on the PCT.
Day 2.
Start. That's it. That's history right there. Making history.
All right, I'm standing here on the South Fork of the San Joaquin in Goddard Canyon. And the river's down there behind me. And then just look above. Lots of high peaks all around us. You got to get out and take a hike. They're called Pig Chute. Looks like we're on.
We're on. We're live. We're live.
We are having happy hour at, what is it, 4 o'clock?
Just about. Couple till 4.
Here in Goddard Canyon. We're on the San Joaquin River. This little area that we're at is called Pig Chute. And you've probably seen the videos why it's called Pig Chute. After we got camp set up, Don and I did a little fishing. And what happened, Don?
Hey, I caught my first golden. And ended up catching 2 of them. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, we each got 2. We each lost. I lost 1.
I lost at least 1 or 2.
You lost 1?
Yeah.
So we're going to do a cheers to Don for catching his first golden.
Cheers.
Great camp. So our hike today is we left the San Joaquin just, what is that, east of Muir Trail Ranch? Yeah, that would be.
Yeah, kind of.
And
Southeast.
it's right where the PCT junction is. And so from there we went into Kings Canyon. That was 1.8 miles or 2
Something
miles,
like that.
something
Just
like
about
that.
Yeah.
And then we just started going up. I guess that's the PCT and JMT right there,
Yeah.
going along the San Joaquin River, and then we hit the Evolution Junction, and we stayed straight going to Goddard.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't say we're halfway up Goddard, but we got to be close.
I would say
We're what, 5 miles up Goddard?
no.
Or 4?
About 4.
About 4 miles up Goddard.
Yeah, we're about 4-ish up Goddard.
So
3.5, 4.
I think I figured it out where it's 9.5 to the top.
To
So-
Martha.
Yeah. So we're about halfway.
Yeah.
And
So
hoping
we got a big day tomorrow.
tomorrow we probably won't get to camp until just about dark. If things go the way I think they're going to go.
Yeah.
Cheers, and this is the end of day 2.
Yes.
So
Cheers.
this is a 2 of 6 is
Yeah.
what it's going to be.
Yeah, that's right.
Cheers to you guys.
Golden trout tacos is what's on the menu.
There it goes.
Trout tacos tonight. We brought avocados, we brought peppers, we brought fresh lemon, and everything else is dehydrated except for the fresh fish. Saturday morning, day number 3. Time to climb to the top of Goddard Canyon and get to Martha Lake. And maybe do some laundry and take a bath. Day 3 starts now. Ready,
Right.
Dawn?
I'm ready.
Let's
This is
go.
gonna be a good day. Look at this spot.
Just came through this little aspen grove. We're just little midgets walking through this canyon. Working our way up Goddard Canyon. We're almost to the Hell-for-Sure junction, and it's just after every turn there's something to stop and take a look at, and we haven't been making miles worth of crap today. Starting to level out for us a little bit. We're above the Hell-for-Sure Pass junction. So that mountain way back there, we came from the other side of that. We're going that way to get to Martha. Once we get back there, we're gonna cut back behind these rocks to get to Davis, and then up over to McGee. That is Mount Reinstein in front of us. We're in Goddard Canyon, heading up to it. You can kind of see there at the base, that's where we're going to make our left and go up to Martha. But look at already some color on the floor here in the meadow. We're just surrounded by beauty. Can't even see where we came from now. This is what we're going down right now. taking a little break on our way to Davis Lake. The smoke has come in. I believe the taller of those two peaks is Mount McGee. According to Dawn, let's get it straight. Our first look at Davis Lake. It's about 5:30. Mount McGee, Davis Lake, and Dawn. That's Davis Lake. Good morning from Davis Lake. We camped down there right below that pine. It's a beautiful place here. Still some glacier. A little bit. This lake's a little over a mile long, and we're just at the beginning of it. We've got about 5 miles today. We're going to try to jump into McGee Canyon and then out to Evolution Valley. Somewhere between an 8 and 10 mile day. Yesterday was 11. So we're here at Davis Lake. I think today's Sunday. I'm not sure what the day is. 31st?
Yeah. Sunday's what I'm...
Is it the 31st?
Yeah, Sunday the 31st.
Sunday, August 31st. It's just before 9, I think. We're getting ready to leave Davis Lake. We had a heck of a spot to camp last night. Here's our little 360 view. And this is just the small portion of the lake. We've got about a mile to get around this sucker. Got a little marmot. See if he'll move. Hey buddy, what are you doing out here all by yourself? We're coming onto, I guess I'm going to call it a bridge on Davis Lake that separates. We think we're going right over there up that little pass into Wanda Lake. It's either that or that one. We just got off of Davis Pass. We're at Wanda Lake. On the far side, you can see the PCT. So 24 hours and about 16 miles, and we have found trail again. We are on the PCT JMT, heading northbound, just north of Wanda Lake area. We're using this to get us to Sapphire Lake, and I think there we're going to make a jump over into McGee Lake. It looks like the timing is going to permit for that. To give you a sense of this morning's mileage, I think it was about a ½ mile per hour in spots. It was pretty steep, pretty rough. We kind of split up and went 2 different ways, and both spots ended to a nice little break on the climb. Yeah, this is why the people hike the JMT and the PCT. Views like this. I can honestly say that the views we had yesterday were way better, but we had a lot of smoke. What a view. Lunch views. More of our lunch view. Here in the running water of Evolution Creek to the right of us. Sitting right here in the middle of this Evolution Basin. Crossing Evolution Creek. Let's go along for the walk. Looking down into Evolution Valley, and the smoke has come in this afternoon. It's been the story of the trip. We're at the top of Evolution Valley. We're just a tick above Colby Meadow. It's where there's a junction to go to McGee Canyon, or stay on the PCT, which that's what we'll do tomorrow. We'll stay on that PCT JMT and go to Blaney Hot Springs tomorrow. We bypassed McGee Lake and McGee Basin. We just didn't have the time. Needed a whole nother day. That no trail and route finding is time consuming, to say the least. So we got to camp up here in these trees, and it's a pretty damn good looking camp. Just wait.
We got dinner tonight. Fish tacos, golden trout tacos it is.
Night 4 and still thriving. Golden trout tacos. Day 5, waking up in Evolution Valley. Got this little cascade right outside my tent. Peak up there. There's the water. It was nice to listen to that all night. Morning of day 5. Got about 11 miles to get to Blaney Hot Springs. Little view around camp before we dismantle. That's the Hermit right there. That was kind of nice to look at. Campfire. That's where I set up. Dawn set up over there. I had some company pull in, they set up over there. It's a nice spot, got the meadow. Got the cascade. This is Upper Evolution Valley. Just below the junction to Pig Canyon. Very pretty in here. It's 8:30, September 1st. We're leaving our camp right underneath the Hermit in Upper Evolution Valley. Today's to go down the valley all the way back to Muir Trail Ranch and go to Blaney Hot Springs and camp there tonight. Maybe get a nice warm bath. All right, we'll see you on the trail. Where's your twin babies at, Mama? He's coming closer. Evolution Creek. We went up that way the other day. We're dropping back down right now. Somewhere right in there. As we're going to empty out, and we're going to go, we can't see it, on the other side over there for Muir Trail Ranch. My view for eating lunch. Yeah, this is the camp spot in Aspen Meadow, and it's a nice camp. It'd be hard to plan a trip back this direction and not figure out a reason why I just not to stay here. We're almost to the junction, crossing back over into Sierra National Forest. That straight in front of me is Pig Canyon. You can check out my video, French Canyon, and that'll show you how to get up that trail and around. But for this trip, the afternoon smoke has started coming in. It's definitely seen its better days. Muir Trail Cabin. Dawn crossing the San Joaquin River. I just came across. Feels good on the feet, huh? Dawn and I made it to Blaney Hot Springs. It was a 15-mile day or a 14.8-mile day.
Yeah.
It was a long one, but we had the hot springs to ourselves.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Freaking awesome.
Yeah, this is great.
All right. We're coming to you from Blaney Hot Springs, right off the San Joaquin River, right across from Muir Trail Ranch. This is day 5 to a 6-day trip. And what did you think of the trip so far?
It's been fantastic. It's exceeded expectations for sure.
Yeah, I agree. What did we do? The first day was like 6 miles. We had that great, or 6.5 miles.
Yeah.
Had that great camp not too far down the San Joaquin from here.
Yeah, that was
And
really nice.
Then what did we do the next day there, going up Goddard?
We did almost 9, 8 something, and went up and found a great camp at Pig Chute, and that was spectacular.
Yeah, I guess that's where, now after we did that trip, I think I would maybe do something a little bit different and fly by the camp I like on the San Joaquin and try to push for a couple extra miles.
Yeah.
Just so, I think that middle fall in Goddard was probably the preem camp spot.
Yeah, that one looks fantastic. I would definitely like to stay at that one at some point.
Yeah, and then maybe even stay, not rush out of there, and then just plan on camping at Martha, and then start fresh going wherever you're going from there.
Yeah.
But that section from Pig Chute to
What the hell? For
just past Hell for Sure, maybe a
Yeah,
mile
the Hell for
past
Sure
Hell
junction.
for Sure. I just couldn't stop going, oh wow, because
Yeah.
it was oh wow every time I turned around and saw something.
That third day was probably my favorite day, even though it was probably our toughest day, and that section was just phenomenal. It took us so long to get to the Hell for Sure trail just because it was so beautiful. We were taking so many pictures and videos and just standing in awe.
Exactly, and Martha's nothing to shake a stick at. That was
beautiful up
there. It was
there.
beautiful. Unfortunate the smoke was there.
Yeah, right.
Come in as we were eating and wrapping up. The water was great right next to shore. You got out there a little deeper, I'll tell you, it was freezing. I also want to give a shout out there on day 2. I don't know how I skipped over this, but we met this guy named Phil.
Oh yeah, Phil.
From Cody, Wyoming via Bakersfield. And we started the morning and we ran into him like within 10 minutes after we left camp.
Yeah.
And we probably talked to him for a good 10-15 minutes.
Yep.
And he was one cool dude. And the last thing he said to us was, I should be hiking with you two. And we just had a lot. We clicked pretty well.
Yeah.
And we came across a lot of people on the trail. And he was the only one that we clicked with.
I liked his energy more than anybody else.
Yeah, he was just a positive person.
Yeah, for sure.
And I would do a trip with him in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so back on to day 3 now.
Yeah.
That was up to Martha was rough, but it was great because the scenery was just perfect.
Yeah.
And then probably my favorite part of the trip was coming out of Martha and just starting to go around Mount Goddard. And it was really rough.
Yeah.
It isn't for the faint of heart.
No.
I was dogging it a little bit just because of altitude, I think.
Yeah, we got over 11.7, I think, at one point in that.
But Goddard is so freaking massive. I can't explain it. You have to go there and see how massive it is.
It's huge.
And to walk around the bottom of that and go, the bottom goes through 3 different drainages. Two maybe, right? And then we're on the backside of it, still looking at it.
Yeah. Oh.
And
then we had to walk around that other peak to get to Davis Lake, and that was intimidating seeing it. But then as we found our way around it, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun with the route finding, coming to points where we think we're cliffed out, but then like nope, there's a section we found a trail, and that was a lot of fun doing that. But it was tough.
Yeah,
it was
tough. It was some mountaineering, some route finding, some class 3, like maybe mid to low class 3 scrambling in there.
Yeah.
We went up some stuff like this. And that's
we
where
went down some stuff like that.
Yeah, and down stuff like that. And day 3 campsite, it was pretty awesome. We got there late. It was after 6.
Yeah, it was probably after 6. We were dog tired.
We cooked in the dark, or at least I cooked in the dark. I was a little slow getting things put together. I was beat, and not afraid to say I was beat. It was a rough day.
But
that was what, 11?
What, 1,000 feet?
No, miles that day.
Yeah, it was 11 miles that day.
11 miles that day.
11 miles.
A lot of cross country stuff.
Yeah, but it was great. Once we had everything cooked and we were just kicking back, relaxing, looking at the stars. The moon looked awesome that night. We had a half moon that was, glowing kind of like peachish.
And that was the first night we'd seen it.
Yeah, that was the first night we seen the moon.
And we had the lake to ourselves. We didn't see anybody there.
Nobody. No sign of anybody.
Refueling, I think that was my problem. I didn't eat enough calories on day 3, and so after dinner that night, I started getting myself back.
Yeah.
Once
you started eating,
I just started adding more stuff to my food. I just could not get enough food into me. Yeah. And that's unusual for me. I'm pretty good about it, but and we snacked a couple times going around things.
Yeah.
That was probably, even though it was my roughest day or our roughest day.
Yeah.
I think it was my favorite day of the trip.
I concur. I totally agree. That was just because it's an off-trail thing. Not a lot of people do. We didn't see hardly any sign of
human life.
Human life or human, sign anywhere up there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had a virgin campsite. I didn't see no pad near us.
Yeah, no, there was nothing.
And for those of you that don't know, you can't have a campfire above 10,000 feet. So we're up there 11.2, 11.3, whatever it was there
and
at the
even
lake.
If we wanted to, I mean, there's no trees.
There's
nothing to even make a fire with up there. But that just lent it. So the stargazing was fantastic.
Yep.
It would have been a great night to cowboy camp.
It really would have,
We should
except for the mice or the pikas or whatever was the little rodents running around our camp spot. They could have been ghosts or I don't know.
Yeah.
But so now the morning of day 4.
Yeah.
And it started off just for us to get out of Davis Lake. It took us over an hour to walk around that lake.
Yes.
And not around it, I mean the length of it.
Yeah.
And then
it took us another hour and a half to get to the top of the pass.
To get top of the pass, and we both took two different routes that led us to the same chute to go up and over.
Yeah.
I ended up being a little higher because I came off one section higher, and I just kind of decided I was going to stay at that level. And Don had already went down closer to the base of it, so he came up at an angle from a different way, and we met at a spot that we had a snack.
Oh,
that may have been my favorite spot of the whole. No, we had 2 good spots that day. That was a good spot. The views are there. I hope the video shows that justice.
Yeah.
And so then from there we finished getting over the pass, and it seemed like it took forever to walk down to Wanda Lake.
Yeah, it did.
I don't know if it's because I had this expectation that, okay, we're getting closer. We still had McGee Pass and Canyon in our mind,
thinking that we were going to do that. Yeah,
that was still fresh in our mind. And as the day progressed, getting around Wanda, getting later. I'm talking 10:30, 11 o'clock.
Yeah,
we're getting closer to Sapphire now, and seeing that and seeing where we kind of had a little chit chat on the trail. I was like, well, we got to go up that.
Yep.
So we weren't going to go all the way down to Sapphire. We decided to go hang out on the river where it comes out of Wanda, and sat on these slabs and
filtered some
that might
water.
be my favorite all-time lunch spot I've ever taken on trail. And I've had some great spots.
It was beautiful up there. It was hot, but it was beautiful.
It was hot. There was no shade around us, but we were just sitting next to all these little pools, big towering peaks above us.
Oh, that was awesome.
And somewhere in that spot, we sat there and we decided, I'm not sure how the conversation came up, but we both were in agreement on not going to McGee.
Yeah.
We don't have enough time. We needed an extra day to do it.
Yep.
So we cruised on down to Evolution Valley, and basically the first campsite below 10,000 feet, we found it.
Yeah.
And we camped there. And you know what? It was a perfect campsite. Maybe my favorite campsite of the trip.
That was pretty good.
Just because we had a doe and 2 fawns come near camp.
Yeah, we were able to catch some fish out in the meadow.
Caught some fish. We had a great campfire evening.
Yep.
Just kind of unwinding. And how many miles was on that day?
Right about 9.
That was right about 9. And so I'll add 3 to it just because the route finding
from Davis.
It felt like a 12-mile day, but a 3-mile day. And the day before, we did 3,200 feet of elevation gain.
Yes.
And so we were ready for some PCT JMT trail.
Yes. Yeah.
And when we got on that, when we hit that, we were flying by people. From Sapphire on, anybody that we saw, we flew. We were trucking.
Yeah.
We averaged a good 3 miles an hour through a good section of that.
Yep.
So anyhow, we got down to camp, had a great evening down there.
Yeah.
We left there this morning and decided we were going to do 15 miles so we could get to Blaney Hot Springs.
And that was well worth it. We made good time, but we still stopped. We took a lot of pictures and videos still, and we were still able to make the miles. It was great.
Yeah.
A good little lunch spot at that last bridge.
That
And-
was a good lunch spot. I'm
Yeah.
glad you remembered that spot. That
Yeah.
was, and just, it had what we needed to lean back up against, kick our feet up, let the water filter.
Yep.
It was what we needed, and
Good
it's kind of
access. Yeah.
and then from there to get to the bridge to get into back to Sierra National Forest. God, it didn't take us very long at all.
No, we flew down
We
there.
flew down that
Yeah.
stretch.
Yeah, we were probably going 3 miles per hour plus down that stretch.
What stopped us was horses.
Yeah.
I mean, that's about the only time we stopped.
yeah. That group of 3 with the horses. Yeah.
Yeah. And then got here, probably soaked in the hot springs for half hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Had a couple other people or one other fellow come over to the hot spring we were sitting in.
Yeah. Right as we were getting ready to leave. So
It was
worked out
perfect. It
pretty
was
good.
perfect timing.
Yeah.
He said the other hot springs were cooler.
So
I'll tell you, the one that we were in was the perfect one. It was hot.
Yeah.
And
was
it
really
felt
nice.
good. It felt good to clean up. Feels good to be here at camp all set up.
Yeah. This has been a great trip, and this was a great ending to a trip. Getting to the hot springs, and then getting to wash up and relax.
Yeah.
That it felt good on the muscles, and then it was a good little spot here, kind of hidden.
For sure. And cheers to Don for going on this one. I kind of had this trip planned out for a while, kind of thinking about it, and I just couldn't find nobody to go. And Don and I have been talking for a couple years now, and messaging back and forth. And we went on a trip earlier this year, and we hit it off.
Yeah. And
this trip's even confirmed it. I mean, he's going to be a friend for life.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
This has been awesome. I mean, it's sometimes it's difficult finding people that are complimentary when you hike with them.
Yeah.
Some people have tougher times than others, but it seems we have the same abilities and same sensibilities out on the trail, and when we were route finding, we both had our own mind and sight of what we're looking at, and we sit there and discuss it and both agree on the path. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And that's where I have a lot of hard times with other people or the lagging behind a little bit, and it's not their fault.
No,
not at all.
No.
They don't do it as much as I do, or whatever. And so I got to remind myself I need to go slower.
Yeah.
Because like we could fly.
Yeah.
The pack gets lighter, we could darn right. I think on that second day there's stretches where we're doing 3 miles.
Yeah. We were flying up the canyon for sure until we got into Goddard.
Yeah, until right after Franklin Meadow.
Yeah.
And I'll just say, if anybody who's looking for a camp in Franklin Meadow, just pass it. It's not worth it.
Go to Pig Chute.
Go to Pig Chute if that's where you go.
Or
Middle Goddard Falls, I would say, is the king of camps in that canyon.
Yeah.
There's a good camp there at Hill for sure.
Yeah.
But my pick is Middle Goddard because just that fall is special.
Fantastic. And then the campground's up top, and it's easy access to slow water right there.
Yeah.
And a lot of tent pad space. It was beautiful. It was beautiful right there.
And the 2 nights that we fished, one was in Goddard, and that was like our plan to fish in there. We didn't plan in fishing in Evolution because we were going to go to McGee, and McGee was going to be our kind of fish and make a meal out of that deal. That didn't work out, so we fished in Evolution. And the fish aren't very big in there, but they provided.
Yeah.
We had good fish tacos last night.
Yeah, that was awesome.
And even though we had a couple of neighbors or one neighbor next to us, it was still a good campsite.
Yeah, they were good neighbors too, so they didn't hoop and holler or whatever. They did their thing and went to bed. And
yep. And we stayed up later than they did, actually.
Yeah, we did.
So anyhow, I'm going to call this a wrap up for day 5. Tomorrow is just back to the ferry to catch a boat ride back to Florence Market.
Hopefully.
That's our plan.
That's our plan.
We paid for it already, so hopefully they're there to pick us up.
Yep.
This is our camp at Blaney Hot Springs. We just had dinner, and I thought I'd give you a little show around camp. Little rock climbing action. Dawn is camped over there. I'm camped over here. And so then we head out of our tents, take this little path, and go to over here where we have a campfire. It's a really nice spot, right?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Cheers from Blaney Hot Spring.
Good morning on day 6. We left camp a little after 7:30. Crossed the San Joaquin River. Put on our shoes and started hiking out. We just left Muir Trail Ranch. We're kind of using their road right now as part of the trail. Should be about a 5-mile hike from where we camped to the ferry. Ferry leaves the store side at 9:30, so we're trying to get to the phone where you call the ferry by 9:15 so we can let them know that we're here and ready. All right, let's see what else goes on today. Should be a pretty simple day.